What's going on, guys? Well, we were out at the drag strip racing and breaking everything. These guys were hard at work on the smart car, and this thing is turning out radical. This is...
What do you think about the name Cater Tot?
Cater Tot?
Yeah, like Cater Tot.
Yeah.
It'd be so cool to have that.
It's kind of like a Cater Tot, honestly. It is so cool. They got the paint all finished up. They got the engine in, throttle body on, turbo on, and stuff is looking ready for me to throw some wiring on it. It is, so, like I said, it's a caged beast.
But you can't contain it. So we had this all at one piece, and that was a pretty awesome feat. But we didn't have the bars in, so we went to put it back in, and we had to cut it back up in order to get the bars in. So Ben's probably gonna get that all tied up, but man,
it looks incredible.
Yeah, we're just working on all the fine detail stuff. So I mean, this is a little mystery today. We're gonna try and see if we can figure this out, see if we can get the gate to work. I haven't said exactly how we want this to look, but I think Brent's got the idea.
Yeah,
it's gonna be pretty cool. I gotta see if I can deliver it before talking about it. I want
That's
it
it.
to just appear, you know. And,
That's it.
It'll be pretty cool, but
yeah, sometimes that's a process to work through it.
Dude, this looks so good after painting, and the contrast of this and this. And then plus, he's got the tie rods out.
It's looking factory, right? This factory is a smart car with a K-Series can look.
Yeah, I guess so.
And the crazy tubing.
Oh man, it looks so good.
It is nuts. Smart mod.
I'm gonna cut up some more pieces and see if I can get something to fit.
It's awesome. Where do you got your tie rod arms, Ben? Why don't you just take a look at them real quick? The hiding out? Oh, there they are. Okay, so he needs to get them painted up, but that's what he came up with. And in the car, they really do look sharp. He's been knocking this stuff out, for sure.
We gotta figure where we're gonna put your stickers, too.
We'll definitely find a spot.
What do you say? Where's a good spot?
Man, I don't know. Somewhere. So small little pro tip right here. This ground is for the ECU, and that has basically all the grounds for the engine on it. We always want to put it right here on this stud when you're doing a K-swap. The reason being is this stud is connected to the block, which connects to the trans, which connects to wherever you put your ground. So this is a great spot for this ground to be. If you have an aftermarket harness, usually they'll put the grounds over in this area. I recommend not using this one, but use this one. Again, because it connects it to the engine itself, and you don't have a gasket or anything creating a barrier from it. So I need to straighten that out. You always got to keep them square so your eye is appealing to it. There we go. Okay, when you're doing these K-swaps, there's two different kind of speed sensors. There's the kind that rides on the back on a gear, and then there's the kind that comes in 2005 up, and they're more of a Hall effect style deal. So what we need to do is we got it to where our plug is adapted, and we need to put in this little converter box. To do so, we had to find the wire out of A18, which is white with a green, and we had to trace it back. And you can see it tees off. So one side here goes to the ECU, the other side would go to the dashboard, and then back here it's a single wire. So we need to put our converter back here on the single wire, so both of these signal wires will get what's coming out of the K-Tune translator. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that wired in, and then we'll have a speed sensor that works. So. Alright, so here's our white with the greens, which is the speed sensor signal. I'm going to cut it in half right here. This white one is going to go out to this speed sensor, and this blue one is going to go to the ECU and the dashboard. So let's go ahead and get those connected.
We'll try it.
That's all we can do. All right, so we've got the white wire going back to the speed sensor, and we've got the blue wire going to the ECU and the cluster. So those are tied in now. I can move the harness back up, and then these two just require power and ground, which I'll jump in here, and then that's it. And Kyle's just killing it. You're ripping over here.
Shift.
Making her shift. Look at that little notch you got in there.
Yep, clear that bolt.
Looks like you've done this before.
I've done it once.
Yeah, right? That made you the professional of the group.
Yep. I have way more experience than anyone else.
Yep, you do.
Been
I've
one
done it with a
time.
B series, but not a not a K.
I got one done, so you know, makes me the most qualified. I guess.
It does. And you're a pretty good fabricator at that anyway.
So this one's the same thing. I just got to make another piece like this, and then this one will just be kind of swept back, angled back like that, and just weld that into place, and that's it. And I just got to work on getting this solid. Go off the. I'm gonna also have the pieces come off the bottom for support too, and that'll be it and good to go.
I like it.
Yep. Still got plenty to do though.
Plenty.
So now everything's just backwards. I mean, everything's the same, but just run it backwards.
Just turning the knob around is what you're
Yeah.
saying. The shifting isn't backwards because
the
people
knob's
get so
just-
lost.
The
Yeah.
knob's upside down now, but yeah, you just fix it.
Fix the knob, but it
And
shifts.
Everything's the same.
It shifts just like stock normal.
Yeah. So first we'll still be like up and over. It's all gonna be the same stuff.
Yep.
Cause let's see. Like,
We just don't got the side cable to move stuff sideways yet.
yeah. Secret reverse will be pushing and back. So if you do that, pushing and back, that's reverse.
Reverse. Yep.
So it worked. Good.
It's really looking good, dude.
Yep.
I think you know what you're doing.
Add the supports to it so it doesn't wiggle around anymore. And then brace it all up. And that'll work and make it nicer, round all the corners off and stuff.
She'll jam the gears.
Paint.
For sure, man.
I like it.
That's pretty snazzy.
So I did
It's
the
pretty
other one.
snazzy.
Yeah. Then I'll add a plate right here too to like put these together. You know, I'll have a sideways plate right here and here. Like a little one.
That point was showing off.
Oh, and now you just.
Well, it helps so they don't, yeah. 'Cause
No,
this,
for
this
sure, I
one will
was
actually
thinking
flex a lot.
I was actually just thinking about a bar, or like a, flat stock like that, but yeah, I like that idea better. It's cool. Definitely a better idea than mine.
Yeah,
So,
something like that. I should have put this, the only issue is I should have put this notch on this side. So, because then that's going to cover my notches.
You could do that triangle on that side,
Yeah.
and then still have support on that side.
Yeah, I'll make it work somehow.
Alright. That's looking great.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and reverse.
Perfect. They're all there and it's the correct order. It's not backwards, not weird. Just work like stock. Nice job, dude.
Yeah,
It's
that
good.
should do it. Just gotta
Okay.
final bracing and that's it. Clean it
it.
up.
Super looks good.
And it still flexes underneath, and this
Yeah.
one's flexing because I can't get much weld on it yet. I'll add some little gussets to these guys so they don't wiggle.
Now be jamming. Shifter's looking good. Getting her all fastened down now. I'm on the wiring. And Jeremy's been trying to knock out this downpipe. That look pretty good, brother.
Get there.
Yeah, it's awesome. And the little tie rods worked out good. Yeah. This thing's looking sick. Just about got the electrical done.
And a half away from firing this thing up. I mean, what do you say, Brent? If we really wanted to, we might be able to fire it up.
Right now, we could spray brake clean and fire.
But yeah, it wouldn't be something that would be sustainable or anything like that. So we had a couple problems with our fuel tank and our fuel tank pickup. We had our fuel tank
Filler neck?
Yes, God.
No problem.
I'm definitely brain farting big time.
We're old. We need support.
Yeah. Getting tired here. But yeah, that thing, because of one of the brackets that we had there on the K-frame, it doesn't exactly fit. So we're going to have to do some tweaking on that thing. And we have no fuel in the tank. But yeah, we could fire it on some brake clean, but we're just going to have to wait on that.
It's all right. We are close.
Gotcha. And Kyle came through today.
Look at that.
This is freaking awesome.
There she is.
You got some time tied up in that, man. But that is, so our shifter bracket, everything is, we're ready to roll.
Yeah, only thing you'll have to do after this is in is just find where you want to mount this deal and get it where you want that. Bolt that down solid. This will go on right there. And we already tested it. Everything looks like it's going to work perfect. So shifter and stuff will be done.
Dude, that is awesome.
Got it painted and everything.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, good.
Definitely a home run for the day.
Yeah, that was big.
Oh, dude, definitely. Dude, all of it. I mean, rolling up on the backside of this thing, you would never think smart car. I just,
No, not at all. Despite all its rage, it's still locked in the cage.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
couldn't resist. It's great.
You just got to get your washers and clips on here.
And we'll be able to have
I'm gonna
make a
hold it down.
standoff for that, yeah.
And you can
Get it down for you.
plate right here. So you're just gonna. These are a little long because they're made for the.
All right, I want some power shifts
Yes,
here. No lift shift right here. Rip it. You gotta make the noises too.
I don't think Brent can. I don't think Brent can hold me
I
down.
can try.
Show me how to second gear there.
All right.
Bro, this stuff is moving great back here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that bracket's solid. All right.
Reverse. Here it is.
No, I'm gonna. So we'll start first.
First.
No.
Hey, you hit third.
I got third. I forgot it was a 6-speed for a second. I was about to pause. Be like, oh wait, how many gears are there? But yeah, how's all 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then all the way over. Reverse.
All there. All right, so Kyle finished up the shifter. Turned out great. I've just about got the electrical all done. I'm tied into the pump. I'm tied into my relays. I just got to give it power to stuff, and put some grounds on the engine, and then run some battery terminals. And that's about it. That's about all I got left. And Jeremy's worked all day and worked on the downpipe, and that thing's turning out really good too. So pretty stoked for our work today.
Alright guys, so we're going to be programming our K-tuned all-in-one VSS converter. So we've gone onto their website to the instructions and clicked on the link. You can either plug it in, sometimes it'll come up, sometimes it won't. If it doesn't, just go onto their website, you can click on it. So now we're gonna hit read device. So we are using an 05 plus transmission. We are gonna switch it to an 02 to 04 spec for our ECU. So that's correct. Right device. And it's ready. Now once we put it on the dyno, if there is any more issues with the speedometer being off to where it doesn't match the dyno, we can give a plus or minus percentage here, write it to the device, and then we can make it match perfect. You gonna plug that bad boy back in for me?
Sure.
It's all programmed.
Awesome. Feel good?
Yeah.
What's going on, Brent?
What's going on, Laz? What are you building?
Figure out what we can make up here to hold this throttle cable.
Oh yeah. Definitely need a good sturdy throttle cable so we can pin it. So the cardboard you're looking at, just having that be like a plate that mounts up there?
Yeah, we're gonna use these 3 mounting points. And I just wanna like skeletonize this and kind of make it look neat and have a solid
Yeah, man.
bracket there that we can bolt to. They can't cover up the intake, it looks too good.
Yeah.
I gotta
But you can make that look pretty rad too.
I need to get the throttle body on there to get the cable actually hooked to it to see which way it's gonna be straight on it.
Perfect.
You don't want to go halfway through the pool and it's hard to bind because it's a 200 angle. Marks on the cardboard and over there. We're gonna have to go out here though, because there's just nowhere to put it there. That's fine. Then just get that.
Cool.
Jeremy, get you on the CAD design program that we use here. Cardboard aided design.
Cardboard aided design. CAD. I love it. That's how I do it at the shop though too. I use cardboard. That's
Dad joke.
I'm full of dad jokes. That's what we do. All right, man, we're ready to try to test this thing out. Apply some power to stuff and see if stuff starts to come on. It's not quite ready to start yet, but we are ready, I think. So, okay, open it up.
Open.
Hey,
Close.
throttle is working. Yep, that's the way. So I just need to solder those together, and then that's the.
Okay. Heck yeah.
Hey, so far so good.
So we need some fluid now and everything.
We could put some fluid in it, spray some brake cleaner, make it pop.
Well, don't we have fuel now?
They're not done with their. We have fuel, but they don't have everything done.
Oh, what's not done?
Something. They were saying something. Oh, the whole filler neck.
Oh.
Not a way to put fuel in it.
Do you want to look under it, Brent?
What are we looking under?
I'm pouring oil in it.
You tighten the drain?
No, I thought you grabbed a plug. I thought you grabbed a socket.
No, I hadn't got there. Okay. Okay, so I makeshifted some power wires to a little switch right here that I had found laying around the shop. I got all my relays together. I got some oil in it, and I'm gonna find some brake cleaner. I'm gonna see if I can't just make this thing pop. And as soon as they get the fuel filler neck all done, everything done that way, then we can work on actual starting and running and that kind of thing. But we need to make sure everything else is working here, so.
No cameras.
My camera's running. Oh. My camera's running. I got it. Dang, Laz. You outdid yourself.
It's not billet, but it's faux billet.
Ooh. That looks good. You got a throttle cable in here? That's awesome. Way cool.
Thing's gonna be ready to do some stuff in a little while.
Yeah, it really is. I think I found the wiring gremlin too, so about to be like stock.
Nice.
Probably the coolest throttle cable bracket I've seen in a while.
Get them fast.
You like that, Brent?
Yeah, it turned out nice.
Well, it's got no throttle body on it now, and the TPS isn't plugged in. Huh? Yeah.
I'm no good getting in little tight spots.
Just gotta weld that up.
A little dirty.
Good practice.
Yeah, game on.
That'll do it.
That'll do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Look at Ben go.
A little something.
That looks fantastic, brother. Way nicer than that gigantic mount that was on it. This whole contraption right here.
So I don't know if I'll be able to get this bolt out. I mean, this unbolts.
Oh. Yeah, that one looks like it sucked.
Oh boy.
It's gonna get a single tab at the top. Hey, it's still just a gusset in a lot of ways, so it'd probably be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
well,
like...
I mean, this bottom one comes off, obviously. So
Yeah,
I think we can...
yeah.
The bottom one comes off. Yeah, I don't know.
I would probably just eliminate the one. I don't know.
I can also just take this bolt and make it real short. Not real short, but...
So flipped in. Give yourself as much room onto the side as you can.
Or, how about this one? We could just make a stud and put a nut on it.
Yep.
I think we'll do that.
Yep.
That's what we're doing.
That may be a pain though to get. Yeah, a stud wouldn't work though, because you gotta flip it out, because you're bent down like this.
Yeah. Well, this would have to be because the whole motor would come out in one piece
Right.
on the subframe. So this, you'd essentially have to start jacking the motor up. You have to keep these out.
Yeah, just to fight the one bolt.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. I believe in you.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Problems come, we solve them, we move forward. I changed out how we were gonna do this. I ended up putting this more of an angle, and you can kind of see how it all works now. This hose we will change to a better type of hose. It's just what they had laying around. But I used the factory filler neck, and it all goes in now. Now I just gotta add the sheet metal piece, and should be good to go. So, all right, I'm gonna add that and see how this looks.
I know we gotta get it. I know we gotta get it. No, we gotta get it somehow. Yeah, I know we gotta get it. I know we
Not over the top. I really, really like it. So then the magic is going to be
What do you think of that exhaust?
Upside down teardrop.
Yeah,
crazy.
he was looking for
That's
like an
gonna
8,
be wild.
you know? Yeah, it'll be wild with flames coming out.
Sick. We're gonna not settle unless we got 3 footers. Okay.
3 footers.
3 footers. Gotta be.
We better put a V2 in it. Yeah. That's cool.
No, we need 6 footers.
6 footers.
Everyone away.
All right, so I got the fuel neck pretty much where it's gonna be. Kind of comes down and wraps up and then goes behind this plate. And turned out pretty good. Should be away from the tire, and it's steel, so I don't have to worry about a hose hitting it. And everything looks good that way. They've almost got the exhaust all done, and he's working on the wastegate stuff right now. So things are coming together pretty good. Oh, and he got this mount all done. It's gonna be a little tricky. I told him next time he takes it out, just to notch this little thing so that the mount can just slide out if you ever need to. But that's about it. It really does look good. So, we're another day in. We're getting really close to it. Just being done and ready to hit the dyno. All these little tedious things are holding us up because it's kind of hard to get things. And if it's not laying around or if we can't make it, it's just taking a minute because we can't just go buy something. So slowed us down some. But we do appreciate you guys hanging out with us. So thanks again, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow.